Hey everybody, welcome to the Sovereign Creator Yoga Series. This is a standard Vinyasa class. No props are needed necessarily unless you'd like to use one or two blocks. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive right in together. I'm Hannah, I'll be your guide. As always, do what feels good and leave the rest. So this is just a feel good spring flow. We're going to begin in a child's pose, wide-legged. Bring the knees as wide as the mat. Bring your two big toes to touch. Sit the hips down into the heels. Crawl your 10 fingers forward. Right away, begin to take a big breath in and a big breath out. Beginning to bring the tongue to live behind your two front teeth as a point of groundedness here for the body. And when you're ready, you're going to thread your left arm underneath the right arm for a threading needle. Placing the left temple down to the floor. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Good. On your next inhale, release the left arm, both arms long, and then on the exhale, thread the right arm under. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, come back through center, and exhale to stay. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up to a modified tabletop. Keep your knees as wide as the mat. And then begin to spread through the 10 fingers. Your weight is slightly forward in your hands. Now draw the right heel to tap the right glute. Exhale, child's pose. Roll the weight back into the hips. Inhale, rise, modified tabletop. Left heel taps your left glute. Hips start to dip a little lower. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, rise. Both heels are going to tap both glutes. Coming into a king cobra variation. So hips get lower. Shoulder blades begin to plug back and in. So squeeze the shoulder blades and send the heart forward. Exhale, child's pose. One more. Inhale, rise. Modified tabletop to king cobra. This time, sway your hips a little if you need to. Beginning to dip the pelvis even lower. Two big toes connect. Can you crawl the hands closer into the body? And then can you send the gaze up? Maybe a micro bend in those elbows. Take a big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to tuck your toes under. Explode the hips all the way up and back. Step the feet in, hips distance. Keep a big bend in both of your knees. Send the gaze to the navel. Grounding down through the thumb and the index finger of the hands. Big breath in. Soft breath out. Good. One more like that. Just knitting together the shoulder blades and the low belly here. Big breath in and out. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, belly pulls in, spine is straight. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chin to chest, come all the way up to standing. We're unraveling the spine to the top, arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward, fold down the middle. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands and step back. We're going to hold this one for a breath cycle or two. So right away, notice your hips in space. Keep your hips high. Weight is in your toes and hands. Elbows are rolling in, core is engaged. If you need to, you can always drop down to your knees at any time. Take a big breath in, send the weight forward into your toes. On your exhale, drop down to your knees. Puff up your chest, bending at the elbows, lowering to your chest. And then your chin. So that's a modified high plank to low. Legs together. Inhale, baby cobra, head, neck, and shoulders peel up. Exhale, lower. We have two more. Inhale, rise, baby cobra. Can you hover the hands into the armpits? Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise, baby cobra, and neck and shoulders peel up. Swim the hands back behind you. Flip the palms face down. Glue the tops of the feet to the earth. Now pulse your hands for 5, up and down, 4, for 3. Keep looking up to go up for 2. And on your exhale, take an inhale, sip of air, and then exhale, release hands under the shoulders. Inhale, tabletop, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, 3-leg dog, right toes to the sky. Send the heel to the wall behind you. Strong hands, your core is engaged. Bend your top leg. Stack your hips open, right hip on top of left. Circle your ankle for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 3-leg dog, close the hips, straighten the leg. Exhale, cheetah, bring the knee to crunch the nose. Send the weight forward into your hands and shoulders. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. We're going to hold this one. Good. Gazing to the navel for 3. Listen here for 2. On 1, inhale, look to your thumbs. Keep your hips high in space. And on your exhale, step through. If you need to use your hand to help your ankle, you can pull it up that way. Good. Back knee down. Inhale to a low crescent lunge. Arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms. Good. So bring the hands down and then inhale to that low crescent lunge, but get real low like you're splashing water from your mat. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. It's like a back bend here. Inhale, low crescent. And exhale, cactus the arms. So we're going to pause, lowering the fingertips down by the hips. We're going to bring the hands to the hips here. Inhale, puff up the chest. Tuck the back toes under, squeezing the shoulder blades. Big motion here. Exhale, lift the back knee. Inhale, fill up the chest. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Ooh, inhale, high crescent, arms to the sky. Open warrior 2, back heel spirals down, arms float to a letter T. Heel to arch alignment in the feet. So that just means feet are on a tight rope, gazing through the front middle finger. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm takes you up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Arms to a letter T. Reach the front arm forward and then tick-tock the arms. Right hand down, left arm up. Gaze to the top thumb. As you breathe in, pull the shoulders back. And as you breathe out, pull the hips forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel the hands to frame the front foot. Good. Lizard variation. So heel toe that front foot open. Hands are down. Back knee is lifted here. Inhale, hips float to the sky. Just straighten the legs. Press the hands into the earth to push your hips up and back. Heel the front toes up and keep the back heel lifted. 2. Exhale, rebend front knee. Good, just moving with our breath. Inhale, hips up. So think pyramid legs. Exhale, rebend front knee. Last one, inhale, hips up, legs straight. Exhale, step the back foot up, Malasana squat. Toes are out, heels are in, feet as wide as the mat. Set the hips down and begin to bring the hands to the heart, taking a big breath in and a big breath out. One more. Good, plant the hands, lift your hips up, and step back to your downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, 3-leg dog, left leg lifts up, flexing through those left toes, stamping down through both hands. Good, bend your top knee for a scorpion tail, stacking left hip on top of right. Stamping down through the left hand as you circle your ankle, right and left. Good. Inhale, come back, three-leg dog. So close those hips, straighten that leg. Exhale, cheetah. Bring the knee to crunch the nose, tapping here. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose, holding here, gazing to the belly button. Really squeeze into a tight ball. Inhale, look to your thumbs. Exhale, hips up, step through, low lunge. Good. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge, arms to the sky. Big opening here. Exhale, cactusing the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades. Think back bending. We're going to splash that water, so fingers go low, then splash the water high. Inhaling in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Fingers float low. One more. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms. Float the fingers to the hips. Good. So your hands are holding the hips. You're taking an inhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Tucking the back toes under. Exhale, lift the back knee up. Good. So this is a high crescent. Hands at the hips. Inhaling in. Exhale, sitting a little deeper. Good. Inhale, high crescent. Arms to the sky. Exhale, open, warrior two. Back heel down, arms to a letter T. So checking in with your alignment, heel to arch alignment. Look for the two toes on the inside of that front knee, gazing through the front middle finger. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse for warrior. Left arm goes up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, reaching forward, and then tick-tocking the arms. Left hand down, right arm high. Big breath in, pulling up, pulling shoulders back. Big breath out, pulling hips forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel the hands to frame the front foot. Lizard variation. Heel toe that front foot open. You can angle those left toes kind of out 45 degrees. Hands plant down. If this is way too much, drop down to your back knee. Inhale, hips to the sky. Pyramid legs. Straightening the legs, peeling. Front toes, peeling, back heel. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, pyramid legs, hips up, straight legs. Exhale, rebend. One more. Inhale, pyramid legs. Exhale, step back foot up, Malasana squat. The toes point out, feet as wide as the mat, hands to the heart. Press the elbows into the knees and the knees into the elbows. So you're working on crown of head long and tall. Hips, whole spine is stacked long on top of each bone or vertebra. They're all lining up. Good. Plant the hands. Take an inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's take a vinyasa here. So space the feet hips distance. Inhale, high plank. Pull the weight forward into your 10 toes. Look forward. Exhale, lower to your knees. Lower to your chest, bending at the elbows, sticking your chest out, and then your chin. So almost unraveling the spine here. Inhale, cobra pose. So we're going to press into the earth this time, pressing the chest up a little bit. But notice I have a micro bend still in my arms. You can straighten out the arms if you're warm enough, or keep the micro bend. Good. On the exhale, tuck your toes under and explode the hips to the sky, up and back. Gazing to the belly button. Good. Taking a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, right toes to the sky. Three-leg dog. Exhale, cheetah. Bring the knee to crunch the nose. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, knee crunches right elbow. Just tap. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Just tap. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, low lunge. So you're going to keep the hips high and then step through with control. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge, arms to the sky. So just one of these. Exhale, we're cactusing the arms, taking the hands right to the hips. Inhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, lift the back knee up. Inhale, listen for the change. Exhale, humble crescent lunge. So you're just lowering the heart to almost hover. So you're hovering on top of that front thigh. Shoulder blades are squeezing. For 3, breathing in. For 2, 1. Inhale, high crescent. Use your strong legs to pick you up. Arms to the sky. Open warrior 2. Back heel down, arms to a T. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, reaching forward and down. Inhale, star pose. Right toes turn in, arms to a high V. And exhale, goddess squat, sink low into a seat. Inhale, draw the hands behind the head. And exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, keep the hands but lift high to the 10 toes. And exhale, melt the heels. Inhale, lift. And exhale, melt. Lift and melt. Just 2 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, melt. Last one, lift and melt. Good. Inhale, star, arms to the sky. And exhale, prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Toes pull a little bit in. And we're going to swan dive, leading with the heart all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. So on the inhales, think about rolling the weight into the toes, lifting hips high. And on the exhale, rolling the weight forward. Inhale, prasarita, twist to the top of the room. So left hand down, right arm to the sky. Option to stay here or bring the top hand to your low back for some ease here. So big breath in, roll the top shoulder up and back. Big breath out. Good. Take your bottom hand and crawl it closer to the top of your mat. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Draw the right hand to the sky. Exhale, simple twist to the top of your mat. So press into your left hand. Turn your right toes forward, then your back toes forward. Hand is in line with your front foot. You're going to keep that right arm to the sky the whole way through. Big breath in, pull up from the top arm. Big breath out, twist a little deeper. One more. Good. So on the inhale, we're going to take a modified side plank. So the back heel spirals down. And on the exhale, step the right foot back, modified side plank. Right foot slides back, right arm stays lifted. If you need some help, you can drop the back knee down, bottom knee down, and angle the toes out like a kickstand. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale. Exhale, top arm down, take a high plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Stay, breath cycle, in through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog, left leg to the sky. Exhale, cheetah, knee taps nose. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, knee taps left elbow. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, knee taps right elbow, cross it over. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, step through, low lunge, hips high, core engaged. Inhale, low crescent lunge, back knee down, arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, maybe the gaze goes up. Inhale, hands to the hips, squeeze, shoulder blades continuous. Exhale, lifting the back knee. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, humble crescent lunge. Heart is melting, shoulder blades are squeezing like there's a rubber band around them. Belly's hovering over front thigh. Inhale, high crescent. Straighten out the torso, arms to the sky. Open, warrior two, back heel down, arms to a T. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, reaching forward and down. Inhale, star. Left toes turn in. Exhale, goddess squat, toes out, heels turn in. Hands float to the heart this time. Inhale, hands behind the head. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, high to the 10 toes. And exhale, pulse for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got this. Keep going. For 4, for 3. The body loves this stuff. For 2, and 1. Okay, plant the heels down. Inhale, star. Explode the arms up. Woo, those thighs. Exhale, forward fold down the middle for your prasarita. Wide-legged forward fold. So this time, bring the hands to the ankles, outer reached grip. So grip is from the outside. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, pull, crown of head to the floor. Hollow your belly. Take one more breath like that. Good. Prasarita, twist to the top of the mat. Right hand down. Left arm pulls to the sky. Bring the top hand behind the back if you want. Big breath in. On the breath out, can you roll the top shoulder up and back? Maybe the gaze goes too. Now take your bottom hand, crawl it closer to the top of your mat, and stay for another breath. Just in through the nose, out through the nose. Good. Inhale, send the hand on your back, your left hand, send it to the sky. Keep it there, and then we're gonna twist. It's a simple twist. Pivot on your heel and your toes. Right hand stamps down. Left arm pulls up. Core is engaged. Hips are closed. One more inhale. Exhale, side plank on the right. Back heel down. Again, option to drop the back knee down for support. But back heel down. Left foot steps back. Stacking those feet. Lifting up from the top arm. Hips up. Breathing in and out. One more inhale. Exhale, high plank, top arm down. Same exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Come all the way up to standing. And exhale, chair. Bring the arms back. Feet together. So triceps to the sky. Good. Can you bring the hands now to the hips? Take a big breath in. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades. Keep hollowing the belly, tucking the tailbone slightly under. Keep sitting lower. Can you lift the 10 toes? Keep sitting lower. Good. Inhale, mountain. Stand all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step back. Your same exhale is going to take you to your belly. So you can lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right toes high, 3-leg dog. Exhale, cheetah. Bring the knee to the nose. Crunch it in here. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, bring the knee just to tap the right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, bring the knee to hold the left elbow. You can stay right here, or you can take fallen triangle, planting right hand center of your mat, back heel down, lace your right foot through, both heels spiral down, hip spiral to the ceiling, left arm lifts up for 3. Maybe you even reach it to the front of the room for a side body stretch for 2. And on the exhale, drop the left hand down, 3-leg dog, right toes to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Good, bring the hands to the hips. Option to take that full lace of the hands. So interlace the fingers, or you can take opposite elbows. Inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, lifting the back knee. Inhale, heart to the sky. Here we go. First balance. Exhale, bound airplane. You can hop those back toes. Weight is in the front thigh. You're launching the back leg up, squeezing the shoulder blades, pointing or flexing the back toe. Here for an inhale. Here for an exhale. Keep squeezing the inner thighs. One leg Tadasana. Keep the bind here. Just draw the left knee into your chest. Exhale, figure 4 with your bind. Crossing the lifted ankle over the standing knee, flexing your toes, sitting down into a seat. Breathing in, breathing out. One leg Tadasana, left knee into your chest, and on the exhale, just step it back, high crescent, lunge. Inhale, both arms up for your high crescent. Open warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Sink low into your hips. Inhale, star. Exhale, prasarita, wide-legged, forward fold. Inhale, prasarita twist to the top, right arm to the sky. Crawl your bottom hand as close to the top of your mat as you can. Big breath in. Exhale, simple twist. Turn to face the front of your mat. Right arm stays high. Exhale, side plank, back heel down. Right foot back. Inhale, hips are high. Exhale to stay. Gazing up to the top hand as best as you can. Starfish. If you want to lift that top leg, flex those toes. Maybe even reach the top hand forward for 3. Ooh, you really feel this in the outer right hip for 2. Exhale, high plank, top arm down. Exhale, downward dog, hips up and back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left toes high, 3-leg dog. Exhale, cheetah, bring the knee to the nose, crunch. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee crunches left elbow, just tap. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee holds, right elbow, fallen triangle. Left hand stamps down center of mat, back heel down. Lace your left foot through. Both heels are down, hips spiral to the ceiling. Right arm reaches up, maybe even hovering overhead. Inhale, 3-leg dog, left toes to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step through the hands. Draw the back knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms. Bring the hands to your hips, opposite elbows, or take your bind. Inhale, chest high. Exhale, lift the back knee. Inhale. Exhale, bound airplane. Weight is in the front thigh. Launch the back thigh up. Point or flex the back toes. Good. Squeezing the shoulder blades. So it's a back bending in the spine for 3. Keep getting long, squeezing the inner thighs for 2. Inhale, one leg Tadasana with a bind. Right knee draws into your chest. Good. Exhale, figure 4 with a bind. Lifted foot, ankle comes to your standing knee. Sink low into your seat. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, one leg Tadasana with a bind. Right knee chest. Exhale, step it back. Back of mat. Inhale, high crescent lunge, arms to the sky. Open warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Both arms up, left toes turn in. Exhale, goddess squat, sink low. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, star, both arms up. Exhale, prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Right away, prasarita twist to the top of your mat. Right hand reaches to the front of your mat, and then the left arm will pull up. Good. Inhale, simple twist. Just turn to face the front of the room. Good. Here for an inhale. Exhale, side plank on the right, back heel down. Left foot steps back, hips stay high. Option to stay. You can always take away, or you can always add starfish. Lift the top leg up. Breathing in. Keep flexing your left foot. One more inhale. Exhale, high plank, top arm down. Exhale, downward dog, hips up and back. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain all the way up with the arms. Exhale, chair, arms go back. Good. This time, bind the hands behind the back or take opposite elbows. Space the feet a little bit out. Inhale. Exhale, fold down the middle. Hollow belly. You can space the feet a little wider. Just sway side to side. So again, if this is too much in the shoulders, bring the hands to the hips. Good. Hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Your same exhale brings you to your knees, chest, chin, or your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, wide-legged child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat. Two big toes connect. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. Feel free to pause the video here and take a little breather.